So you guys should be used to this by now. I keep saying this over and over and over, but for new people that might be added to the class, if you need to pause, or actually, when you see the symbol, pause, take whatever your notes you need to, and then go on with the rest of the presentation. The objective, the student will be able to use order of operations. This will be done through a presentation and classroom activity. Order of operations. You might have heard PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, which will go in a minute, or GEMS. We're going to go into what's better, what's worse. I don't care, but I'm giving you both ways, and you guys can make your own decisions. But either way, this is something like, how am I going to use this in life? It's about, how do I want to put it? Just, if you like right now, just don't worry about PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. It's going to go slowly in case you got to write it. This is one of those things, it's like, okay, can you do orders? Can you do this? Can you do... And this is also how the math world works. So you just have to learn it. But please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. That's the way to remember PEMDAS. So P will actually stand for parentheses. So you might want to throw this on paper. I'll show you GEMS in a minute. E is for exponents. M is for multiplication. D is for division. A is for addition. And S is for subtraction. So you have all those right there. In a minute, I think I throw some box around it. Let's see. Nope. Now we're going to do GEMS. GEMS stands for grouping symbols, exponents, which is coming up in a minute, multiplication and division, subtraction and addition. So you can use either. I'm going to show you in a minute. Some teachers, oh, you can only use GEMS, or some you can only this way. I don't care. So here's another visual representation for it to show you guys. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, those are grouped together from left to right. And then addition and subtraction is the same. You group those two together and left to right. So that's why GEMS does how it does. And instead of the MD, you just have the M, and the SAS, you just have the S. So here's a good chance to pause. So if you need to go back and take those notes to find out what it's going to be in a minute, because you're not going to see those words, go back and take any notes. If not, just continue on with the rest of the presentation. So here's my first of how to use PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So order of operations. First, we're going to look for any parentheses. I don't see any parentheses in the problem. So in a minute, I'm going to cross out that P because we don't have any parentheses. So next, let's look for exponents. You guys should all know what exponents are because we don't have any, but that's what's in there. No exponents. Multiplication or division. We do have it, but let's go from left to right. So let's first see that first set of number groups because we're going to go from left to right. So in a minute, it's going to put a box around the 5 plus the 12. So that's not multiplication division. So we're going to go to the next set, which will be the 12 divided by 6. Okay, that's multiplication or division, so we're going to do that right now. 12 divided by 6 is going to be 2. So we're all out of multiplication division. So now that we're all out of multiplication division, we can cross out those problems because, as we said, 12 divided by 6 is 2. Now all we have left is addition. So addition and subtraction, 5 plus 2 is 7. That's it. So it seems like a lot of work, but it isn't. Like that problem, it's just about doing stuff in order. The order of operations, that's where order comes from. So GEMS, I'm just showing you, GEMS is the exact same way. So we're going to look for grouping symbols. We're going to get the exact same answer. We don't have any grouping symbols, which would be things like absolute values, parentheses, whatever. We don't have any. Exponents, same thing. We don't have any. Now we do have multiplication and division, so that's why GEMS is like similar. So it's similar from left to right. We do it the exact same way, just a different way to remember it. So GEMS, multiplication, division, we do the same thing. We're going to take the first set. Okay, the first set, nope. That's not multiplication division, so let's keep going down the line from left to right. That is multiplication division, so we're going to do that one. 12 divided by 6, we know from last time is 2. It's going to stay exactly the same. So now that we're done with that multiplication, we cross it out, and we use, or multiplication division, we use subtraction addition, which 5 plus 2 is 7. So either way, we got the same answer. My opinion, use whichever way makes sense to you. Some teachers will say use this, some teachers will say use that. I show both ways, but I'm going to just use PEMDAS because I think that's what most people are used to. So again, we're going to go parentheses. Whoop, we have parentheses right there. 6 minus 4 is 2. So we did our parentheses. Let's cross that guy out. Come on, where's my things behind me? There you go. So now exponents. We have some multiplication division. We don't have any exponents, so let's cross it out. So multiplication and division is from left to right. You got some right there. You just saw some. So 2 divided by times 8 is 16. Now we have, again, we still have more because we have division, because we have multiplication and division. So that's all that's left. 16 divided by 2 is 8. That's our answer. We're good to go with that one. We're going to do one more. I'm not going to show you again with gems because, again, I showed you it's the exact same thing. You're going to get to the exact same answer. So use whichever way more comfortable. But most teachers in grade school, I think, still teach this. That's why I'm showing it to you this way. So it does make the most sense to most people. But parentheses, we don't have parentheses, but we do have exponents. So I crossed out the exponents because we're doing it right now. So the exponent is right over there. 2 to the third power would be 8 because that would be 2 times 2, which is 4, times 2, which would be 8. So 2 times 2 times 2. So that's the multiplication division. Okay, we have some multiplication division right there. So 8 times 5 is going to be 40. It's going to catch up with me in a minute. And then we're going to look for our addition and subtraction. So our addition and subtraction, which is all that's left, is 3 plus 40 equals 43. I kind of jumped through this one pretty quick because this is the third example. Usually I kind of show you guys two. But there's your next one for how to do the problem. Not too hard. Hopefully you guys got it. So in a second, we're going to have our pause symbol. Where are you, pause symbol? Because this pause symbol is to separate between the check for understanding activity and your guys' works. And how to do it. So in a second, we're going to have some word problem. Our problems come up. I think there's 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, so there's 8 problems. Again, I keep saying this. These shouldn't take too long. Try all of them. If you only want to do a few, do like the first 4. So take a few minutes. Do all 8. But if you're only going to do some, do the first 4. Go ahead, have at it. I'm going to be quiet. And then when you hear my pause it, unpause it when you're done to see the answers. So here's the answers for you guys. Hopefully you guys got them. If you didn't, remember, it's all about that order. Either use PEMDAS or use GEMS. If you have to do what I did and write down the top of every paper and cross it out as you go along, that's fine. Do it. More power to you. So that's it. Hopefully you guys got it. If you didn't, go back, find out where your errors are to keep going. Recap. Order of operations. It's about order. It's about what operation we're doing in that order. So it's one of those things that, yes, you do need to know it because in math world, this is like a math law. You have to do this in this order to get this, that, but you need to know it. You need to know order of operations. If you want to go to college or if you want to succeed in higher level math class, you have to know it. It's just there. So unfortunately, it's one of those things that you're going to have to get used to. So after the recap, unfortunately, you're just going to have to learn it. There's not much to it. Order of operations. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication. Multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, or GEMS, grouping, exponents, multiplication, division from left to right, addition and subtraction, addition from left to right. Objective, the student will be able to use order of operations. This will be done through a presentation and classroom activity. So hopefully it wasn't too much.